see. Okay. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey. What's going on in these streets? How y'all doing? Hey, welcome to Sipping in the Sip with Sabrina. I am Sabrina. Okay. Okay. Now I'm ready. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome to Sipping in the Sip with Sabrina. I know I already said that, but I'm saying it again. I am Sabrina. Today we are doing what are we doing today? Power Book 4, Season 1, Episode 4. Um, go on, cloud. Yep, one cloud. That's what this one is. One cloud. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, dislike, everything is appreciated. Okay. Now, I think on episode 3, uh I hear you. I mean, I see what you saying. I am discombobulated. Y'all know when I be getting out work, I don't be together, honey. But I think bartender and old girl had met up at the fire at his house. That's the old fire station or what have you. And they got through the door, boom, 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 got straight to it. And that is pretty much what we had left off at in season 3. I mean episode 3. So they still getting it in. Tommy gets thirsty, so he get him a little water real. Well, actually, he asked for a Powerade, and she was like, "I got Chicago's finest, honey." And she had got the water, and she had said like, "Yeah, this is the best." Like so all that, so he take the water down and real quick, and they back at it again. Now at the barber shop though, Jannard and his right hand man, they go into the barber shop, right? But the homie kind of don't want to be at the barber shop because um I assume they must be planning something because he is walking in and he like, but what if he come and Jannard, he like, who cares if he come? Right? It won't look suspicious. Duh. We come to the barber shop. Like, what? I want him to come. Let him come. And his right hand little homie, like, but that's big homie we talking about. Mostly every guy, pops or uncle or something in the neighborhood was a soldier. So they not gonna let Jannar get away with whatever it is he trying to do to his brother. And that's all pretty much little homie is saying. And but Jannar like F them because he gave up his entire life to, take over for his brother when he went to jail. Apparently he was in college doing his own thing. And at this point he feel like he done put 15 years in. Even though he challenged his brother to a fight to get the top seat and he lost. I don't understand why it's so confusing for him. Like, but you fought for it, you lost. Why are you mad that you lost to something that you said you had to fight for in order to prove you to take the top seat? Apparently, you summed your 15 years of whatever it is you feel you done. You summed it all up for a fight. So if you didn't feel that way, I feel like you need to redo something. I don't know what, but you gotta repeat something because you should have never said that the fight would reign the top seat. So like you need to renegotiate or something or hope it's cool or whatever. But you can't get mad because he got it and you not letting him take anything. He got it fair and square and he told you he didn't want to do that. But you was adamant that you couldn't go no further until you knew who was on top and you assumed that a fight meant like I don't even know why would you want to even fight your brother. He was a fighter. That's stupid. So anyway, all that's going on. And little homie, like, dude, you better be ready for all of this bomb squad that's gonna come behind it, all this stuff that you trying to do. And Jannar like and is more than ready. He just really need to know, can I say you in with me? And homie like, well, I'm with it, but you could tell he very hesitant and he understand the protocol. He really understands the protocol. He more in at that industry. See, when you calling shots, sometimes you forget about the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So the homie is kind of like, but bruh, like that put both of us, kind of in the hot seat because if they can't get to you because I am with you, like you do know, like I can get it for a lot of this. It's really weird. So then another little homie come in. I think this is Tommy's brother's son. That's what I think. This little homie that comes in with the dreads, the light skin, the youngin. Uh, I really believe that that's Tommy Mason. I really believe that this is really, really. But anyway, yeah, we do. Oh, so little homie, he came in or whatever. And, Bernard asked him about can he get a crew together or what have you. And then in the midst of it, he like, yeah, like, and he started naming, he was like, then he said a smart crew. And so he like, I could get da 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 da. He named about 4 people. Then he named somebody else. He like, nah. And then he like, nah. Then he had to think about it like smart, like, nah, because now he got in trouble. Like, so he didn't have nobody. And so G and Jannar was like, I right, forget it. Just get them together. And then if you get the body, I get the money. That's how he did it like that. Like, you get the body, I got the money. I know how to get them on the right place. So that was it. So Tommy and Giuliana is back in front of the map. And they are now discussing a clue that Tommy had came to call the talk the party. Giuliana, like you cannot fool with me. Of course, Tommy has already been talking. He want to know is it and crazy at the top as it is on the bottom. And he like, by the way, like he like yeah, but by the way, why are you even requiring a making community? Both being dead when you think, but you would want to be still there, trying to be, the man on top. Instead, you here, searching for pretty much crap. And tell me, like, is that what you think? Like, we tripping. We like go to the home, and New York is pretty much over because they look at the Tommy in New York, and this is pretty much his path to find to live. You know what I'm saying? And she like, yeah, yeah, okay. And Tommy just let her know, okay, you can tap out right now for the tardies or whatever. And then he asks her, he's like, yeah, you can drop out from the tardies right now, just go on tap out. But I take care of them myself. But he asked her what did she think about Claudia Flynn, and that's the boss's daughter. Um, but what's her name? Giuliana, like, well, pretty much if she wasn't born on top, she would be at Macy's pushing perfume. And Tommy like she knows something. She got something brewing, and um Juliana like, well, word on the street is her daddy not letting her nowhere near these streets or no products or nothing like that. And he like, and Tommy like, well, let me see. Follow her, cause I know different. And pretty much track her every move, like know everywhere she going. If she don't do nothing, we'll know. But because this daughter keep on doing too much, Tommy ain't no fool. He know better now. Now the daughter, um, she goes back to the club that she was at, I think in episode 1. She back at that club. And the dude that had passed off that drink to the plug is who she pretty much meeting with. One of her little buddies or whatever. Um, that's the one that that's her little girlfriend, like kind of sort of now. You know what I'm saying? The plug is her little girlfriend, the one that she met, and that the one who had that, you know, that had her going nuts. If it wasn't in episode 1, it was for sure in episode 2. But anyway, she talking to that guy who was with the chick, anyways, and she pretty much get him a little tester tube or whatever. And he like, daddy must have finally let you out to play. She like, no, 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 no. He don't know. And you not gonna say a word to anyone, or I take this great opportunity and walk. Buddy, like, deal. You know what I'm saying? But because I ain't gonna say a word. And of course, when you got something good, of course, you ain't gonna say a word. And so he's snapping his fingers for the cash because of course he tested it or whatever, and he like, yes, you hear me? Yes, yes, like That's it right there. So she just want to reassure him, like, one word to Vic. Vic is the boss's son or her pops, and the deal is off. And all I know is he quiet for now. Let's just say that he quiet for now. Buddy is quiet only for now. Trust and believe something happened with that product, or she don't deliver it when he wanted to. Oh, he is gonna be, can't wait to spill the beans. Okay, he telling it. He look like the type. He telling it. Telling it all. But anyway, um, Tommy pops up at the diner where Bob will be having his breakfast or whatever, and to pretty much make sure that they were still good from the meeting. You know, remember the meeting from episode 3? They had the meeting with Flynn and all that good stuff, and then boss son came in and all that good stuff and all that. So he was just making sure, because once they walked out, it was it or whatever. So he just making sure that they still good. And Barbara like take a seat, and he like, he not tripping over Buddy, over Flynn, the boss Flynn anyway. Um, and he pretty much was like, that's his poison that he losing sleep over, and I don't have to eat it. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't care nothing about that. And Tommy just like, I can't be that forgiving. Barbara like, just because I forgive, I really don't be forgetting. And I want a lot of people to understand that people can forgive you, but trust and believe they don't forget one thing. So don't think that because they forgave you or something, like you could just skate across or whatever, because it don't mean that. Just for the record. Um Tommy Tommy was given a menu, right? And so Tommy grabbed the menu, but then he give it right back. He like, nah, just give me a coffee. So the waiter dude and the other dude that was over at the register, I'm gonna assume these two men is the owners. But when I tell you he asked for that coffee, Buddy spazzed out. I'm tired. They like, what do we look like, a coffee shop? Da 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 da. So you think we get up early in the morning? Da 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 da. Like it was a lie. Like he spazzed him and the other dude. Like looked at, like it was like a connection. Like what do they mean? Like what is going on? So Barbara like, well, just give him some of them uh cookies that just came out the oven or whatever. And he like, we not whatever a cookie name was. I forgot the lady name. Miss Fields either. That's what he said. He was like, I ain't Miss Fields either. Like, this ain't a coffee shop, a cookie shop. Like, we cook food in here. Like, why ain't nobody ordering no food? But he getting ready to walk off or whatever, and he was like, you dining with the champ, you ought to eat like one. And whatever champ tell you about his career is half true. So boss son walk in and Tommy like, you invited this fool? And he's shocked, like, wait a minute, you invited him? Like, right, because I know I didn't invite him. So Buddy getting ready to pull up a chair. Barbara like, I ain't say you can sit down. Boss son say, I know that you didn't have nothing to do against with that attack, because that's not how CBI get down, and y'all don't do the snatch and grab or whatever. And Barbara like, oh, okay, now you can sit down. So then they sit down and well, he sit down, but Barbara kind of slide over for him or whatever. So Bob's son say he is trying to tell his pops that the game has changed and the best way now is to kind of like join forces with somebody else because the more manpower the better. um and he like, I'm trying to tell him like we gotta F the borders, forget the race bull crap. And Tommy like, I don't think your pops on board. And son like, that's his issue. He came to work together. Tommy, like, you rehearsed that all the way over here, right? You had to rehearse that all the way over here because I'm not buying it. So, Barbara, like, so today you just woke up and decided to go behind Daddy back. He was like, no, he just think that pills is sufficient. I guess he trying to say like, nah, I ain't going against him, but it's more money out here to be gotten. What is going on? Unace the cash. Um, and then he pretty much like, it's just not it right now. And plus, it's gonna be his turn soon, so he kind of like trying to pave the way for when it's time for him to take over because he knowing that them pills ain't gonna be popping by the time he get ready to take over, what have you. So they just both want to know like what's gonna happen if Pops find out. They like because we need to know because no, but first he was like what did he say? He was like he not gonna find out or whatever. And they like secrets and drama brings problems. And son like talking to Barbara like, so you told Jannard about our lunch we having? And I'm like, huh? So you pretty much trying to have some bars. You trying to tell Barbara like you don't even check in with your brother. Somebody trying to tell me I need to be checking in with my pops. Like you tried it because your brother don't want you here no more than my pops want me here. Baby, I was too done. I don't know. I thought he was gonna get one of them little quick little backhand jabs. I was waiting on it though, but where I was at, and then Tommy is pretty much like three is an odd number. And he was like, but it can be split evenly. That's what the son was like. About son was like, but it can be split evenly. And tell me coffee and cookies arrived to the table. And again, Buddy is trying to give boss son the menu. So the boss son like, uh, no thanks, coffee food. Tommy and Barbara like, not again. So the two dudes look at each other, and then so the one way to do he just look up and he say, "This must be some white bullshit." And I was like, "What?" So John was just like, "I just grabbed what he is, and he's pretty much say top five that way." Now I know he don't care about his food, he always comes. So Tommy slap living fat. Pow out there, I know you won't. You should. Cause y'all know how some is about his food. So Giuliana is following the door right? Um so playing the house right here and goes to see my son. wait a minute. When Ryan goes to his son that's on drugs, that's like up under a bridge or something like that, or just under a viaduct. I don't really know exactly where he was at, but it was just like an area, an open area, and then he must have him to him like something over the area. You know, like a viaduct or a bridge. Where I don't know how to explain it, but it was just under something, but it wasn't a building and nothing just under it. So anyway, when he walk up on his son or whatever, the first thing Buddy is saying is, "Did you bring some money?" And so Buddy look at him and like disgust. And I won't say like disappointment. It was just like he was disgusted. Like just to see his son and look at this thing. But anyway, he was like, he brought a change of clothes, some food that his mom had made sure he had got. And so then he was like, please, money will help. And he's really like, I'm not giving you no money until you go to somebody rehab. So he pretty much begged and made him feel bad for him, all that good stuff. Y'all know how drug addicts is, honey. Y'all know how to get a can of oil, huh? They could slick a can of oil, okay? So he felt sorry for him and he gave in. So he gave him us a couple dollars or whatever. And the son hugged him so tight. You know what I'm saying? Like I just was like, I know that's disappointing. Like the only reason why he give you a hug is because you giving him money to mess himself up even more. Like, and then if you get something bad, like you understand how the parent gonna feel like if I would have never gave him that money or whatever, like he'll still be here today. So I don't know. But that was the only reason why he got a hug, though. He ain't cared nothing about the clean clothes, no food, none of that, baby. He just only cared about that money. Now, Giuliana at this time is still following Boss Dog. Now, now it's Tommy, Barber, and Boss Son. They are behind the oil factory where the trading or whatever do. Um, and Barbara pretty much was giving them kind of like the history behind uh, the Yardies and the factory that like this. But that's he was just giving them the history, like his grandma or where all this extra or whatever. So Giuliana is sending Tommy pics of the boss's daughter making moves in all these different states. Because um, at this point, Julian is done probably get to about 3 to 4 different locations with Juliana and all these side hand stuff she been doing. So she finally sending Tommy some pictures. Yeah, they behind the little factory or whatever. And Boss's son is inquiring as to why they are still tracking the Yardies. Um when they really pretty much should be moving forward. And Barbara, like, it's an easy target. Plus, they don't have no manpower and la, la, la. And Tommy added that it's a nice cut. You know what I'm saying? And junkies don't care who really got a fix, long as the location does not change. It's pretty much the only thing that a junkie really care about really. And Barbara, like, all we gotta do is get their product out, move their product in, and now they got the new pipelines. You know what I'm saying? Um, And then he just pretty much Barbara just tell him like, well, I did business with him, back in the gap with the boss of the Yardies or whatever. So since he had did business a few times, he was like, let me just make the intro and then I'll bring y'all all in, which was cool. Hmm. And Barbara phone rings, and it's Jannard's right hand man, the one who was just saying that's big homie though, and he telling him to leave because the law is on the way and it's on the wires and it's all over the scanner. So he don't know who gave the tip or none of that stuff, but just leave because pretty much it's on the wire, it's on the scanners. Like I'm listening to the scanners, and y'all need to get up out of there. So they get in the truck or whatever, but they like the police was coming in probably about deep. Okay, let's just say probably about deep. So they come in kind of deep or whatever, but probably like the third car is the copper on the boss's son payroll. So of course he looking crazy, and Barbara pretty much like I know him. And I'm just thinking that maybe he just I was in my mind, I'm thinking he know him from the barbershop. But maybe he know who he is. I don't know, because he like his mom. So they get to their destination and tell me like you got something to say, uh talking to Barbara, it's good on your man to pick you, but you got heat on you and Barbara like, I don't know what this is or about. Why did what's his name? Boss one acting like he know what is going on. Like, so he over there. He talking about some, oh, is he the one who locked you up or something? Like, yeah, man, you got heat. When all along he know what gotta be going on because it's his people that is riding. And it's also his daddy people that is riding. You know what I'm saying? And so it's all of the fleeing people, coppers that's on their payroll. It's pretty much who out there. Um, at the time of all of a sudden the spot been blow. I don't know. Um, but anyway, so Barbara um like he was saying, I don't know what this is about. None of that stuff, but he came by the shop when he first got out. And that's about it. And so he was like, he's too young to be to arrest him. And he don't remember knowing him. So it was like I said, he remember him coming to the shop. You know what I'm saying? When he first came. I mean, like, back to the drawing board, pretty much. And because the Yardies is out, so they got to figure out another time. Um, then he tell Barbara that he could have said this sooner than right now, and Barbara was like, "You're right, prepare it drop." We know that, like, pretty much, like, I could have you right, but now you. I didn't know, but the whole time of it all, though, is Barbara. I mean, if Boston ain't trying to say another freaking word about nothing, like, get out of here, like you don't know who Papa is. You know exactly who Papa is. You did not bring up no information like he on my payroll. None of that. They said a word. But anyway, Now, both daughter and the plug is discussing the small amount. Like, 'cause I think she only brought in one barrel or whatever. And she was like, pretty much the daughter is saying how they is going to end up running out extremely quickly. So, if we should go into who, who, who is the cook, and the plug like me, and a daughter like, so you put this back up. She like, I had a chemist. The daughter like, get the chemist, get the chemist. And so she like, you call a lot of shots. Um, and she like, that's what I do. Is that a problem? Is that an issue, boo? Because this is what I do. I call shots. Uh, and girl just like, nah, I just want to be sure that I'm partnering with the right friend. And she like, you are. But I don't know. I feel like the lie detector test said that's a lie. But we shall see. This scripted, so really on scripted shows, I don't really have no take on what it could be. Like if it was a reality, I can have an opinion. But on a scripted show, I really can't have too much of an opinion. I could say how maybe I would like for it to go or what it could go, but because it's scripted, there's no way of knowing how this is going to go or how it's going to go about. But my gut feeling they said is that's a lie is she is gonna be mad in the mug that she have decided to go with her for this deal. I don't know if it's gonna be episode 6 or 7, 8 or 9, or however many episodes it be. But in the end, I guarantee you that girl gonna be mad if she ever made a deal with this particular thing. Now, Tommy is about driving with boss son and he like I need to make a stop. Tommy like, yeah, I'll drop it. Son like, come on, one drink. So they pull up to the bar. They both get out. Tommy like, I'm good. Son like, so he get ready to walk up to the door. He touch around. And we like, yeah, go ahead. Tommy like, no, I'm good. And boss man was still like walking towards the bar door. But then he turned around and started walking back. And he told Tommy, I know you effing my love. I know y'all if really see. I know. But why would he maybe like he was really in his feelings because you like he didn't like now she just like a piece of meat, like this with it car. How you know they want to make love with me and it's just an app? It's just an app? Are you kidding me? Anyway. And Tommy anyway, he's like, and he like it's temporary. Tommy is puzzled for one. And he like, I'm effing your girl and you still doing bids with a player. You still doing bids with a player. What's wrong with you? You get off on this or something? You want to watch or something? What's your game plan? And Buddy just like, I'm not gonna mess up a chance to make no moves. Because I guess at this moment they on a break. Plus, I don't want to worry if you'll put two in me either in the midst of us making a move or whatever. And Tommy like, oh, you ain't got no worries about that because money come first. So boss son called or whoever was coming to get him this Tommy, and as he going to the car, Tommy tell him, you got like a little tiny head. I only need one. He was talking about like one bullet. You don't need two because he is so tiny. Tommy is speaking on so many levels, but I love it. Bartender the whole time, y'all, is looking at me there. Like me. Bartender is all out the window. Like when it's over. Um, so Barbara and Janai discussing the Yardy situation, and Barbara like it was a good play, great territory control, like great territory. Yeah, at this point, they had a whole entire control of the whole east side. You know, Denard is like every since white boy he's come out coming came around, you've been making all kind of bad decisions and moves. And Barbara like, but Tommy is not the issue. Janelle talk his little shit or whatever, and all that going on. And he pretty much tell her you need to make a whole choice. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be? Me or Tommy? Figure that out. You like that about. Let me know something. Boss man is trying to get confronted. No, boss man is confronting his son for being with TBI Diamond when the law had came to the old factory messing with them yardies. And he's like, I'm doing what's good for the team. No, I decided that you're making moves with TBI and the renegade for what? Talking about Tommy. He called Tommy a renegade. Funny. Um, the future of the fam, which you don't have unless I give you one. I built you gonna pass. You gonna pass on it. I don't know. I don't the way he talked, but he's saying piss. You're gonna pass on it. I don't know. His accent is like special needs. I don't know what. You're gonna pass on it. You're gonna piss on it. Because you're gonna piss on it. Yeah, he pretty much like, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to piss on it. You're a queen no matter what. But depending on your occupation, you need to get it together pretty much before you try to clear him. Um, and like you do know you can't walk away from this at no point. And the son, like, if I do, I'm not a man, right? And he was like, what? But if I say, I'm still going. And so now he looking all crazy and hard. Like hell no one. Now he's second me. Don't nobody know nothing about me. It just don't make no sense. Everybody, not everybody special need. What am I looking for? I didn't see. I was trying to catch that comment. It sure was. Dang, I can't get back to it. Hold on. All right. Type that back. Because I can't get it. I guess, man, let me go. All right. All right. All right. Okay, I had a little echo too. I couldn't see it, y'all. Yeah, power lead. Sonny Liston. It's the best to me too, Kia. The best, in my opinion, as well. The best. I really do like this one out of all the power, out of the Canaan and all the rest goes. This one is by far the best. But anyway, y'all, Tommy meet with the bartender and he pretty much just letting her know, I'm gonna be at another bar for a while, you know what I'm saying? Biz come first and that ain't no, if ands buts about it. My money is first and foremost. He pretty much like thanks for the welcome to Chicago. And she like it was memorable. Tommy walked at the door of the bar and walked dead into Boss Flynn. He like, you drag my son to your world. And I'm like, how? But anyway, I hear you have a son coming on your way, and he bring up the situation about the little issues with the Yardies or whatever. So Tommy, like, I'm not dragging your son nowhere that he pretty much don't want to be. And at the end of the day, maybe I'm pulling him up because y'all not seem to be doing nothing to with him no doggone way. Giuliana go in the house. It is two men that are looking for their product inside, waiting for her. Right? Tommy had told her that somebody was looking for their product. Tommy is with his brother and his dad, and his brother daddy is drilling the F out of Tommy because he know that they mom was something serious, and he feel like Tommy is something serious, and he ain't falling too far from that tree, so he know. Um, and Tommy pretty much he cool with it. He don't care that his daddy want to drill him, and he willing to answer anything that he happens to ask him. And at the same time, Tommy was enjoying the little side stories about his brother coming up or whatever, and little stuff that his daddy was going through with his brother. So it was like a win-win for Tommy anyway. So they beating the hell out of Giuliana. They done got a plastic bag over this girl head and everything, looking through the house for the product. She not talking, so she holding strong right now. She holding strong, proud of Giuliano for the moment. But boss son get pulled over by his copper who on his payroll, the black dude. So he get pulled over by him. And the copper get out the car and he like, what was you doing over there by the yard? And, and boss son is really acting slow, y'all. He was like, huh? You never been there. And he's like, I saw you with down in Samson. That's Bobby, you know. And he was like, I don't know that man. I don't know. At, at the top, just like, it's dangerous in this world. Um, and so the son, like, I'm sorry, who we talking about again? They do the little back and forth for a little minute, but it looked like Copper started to see that the street really don't have no color. Like I don't know why people feel like being in the streets is like a color thing. It's not. One thing about the streets really don't have no color. It really doesn't matter what color you are. You be black, white, green, dog, frog, cat. It doesn't make a difference. If you in the street, you in the street. So it all goes. And so if you gonna be a cop, but you want to be a part of the street, oh, you gotta understand. Oh, there's no respect to person. If you're a cop, but you're doing dirty cop stuff, of course, no one cares about you. You are a part of the street. Like, period. You were part of the street. Period. But anyway, so they burning Giuliana with the guys. Um, we get ready to go for her aunt. And she finally breaks. Because Giuliana was on the same side that she got two lights on. And she was like, I'm gonna get the product. So they passed her phone. Tommy, bruh, and his pops is still chit chatting, and having a little thing. Tommy phone go off. He gotta go. He said that the pipes was broke in his apartment, but we all know what the real issue is that's going on. Giuliana is getting whooped. So Giuliana and the two guys are sitting waiting in a car because when they passed her the phone, she had text Tommy an address to meet her at. And then she told him to bring Ghost. And so she knew that he knew that was cold anyway, because Ghost is dead. She getting a little nervous. You could tell. She not a lot nervous, just a little nervous. She maybe could be thinking he not coming. Uh so it's two dudes in the car that's talking in their language, whatever it is. But you can't understand that they said Tommy Egan. Then they ask is her, where's her connect? Aggressively though. And she just like, he coming, he'll be here. And then there's a third guy that's now in the back seat sitting with Giuliana, right? And they tell him that they'll just meet him back at the safe house. And he tells them that she'll be waiting. And he was talking about their boss. They don't think her connect is coming, so they commanded her phone. And they see the text that she sent, and they like, who is Ghost? And Tommy started as soon as they asked that question, Tommy started blasting through the truck. So the passenger is trying to bust back, but Giuliana done sliced him so quick, she just like right in the neck, you want the back seat. Quick. And I'm like, oh snap, this been a gold zim. So Tommy ended up checking the ID or whatever. And it's the service people. She did not know. Honestly, she didn't until I think they said Tommy name. I think that's when she realized that it was something above her pay grade at this point. Because she didn't even pick up the accent either. She just knew. She just had heard them say your name just like I did. And he pretty much, you might as well go and run that shit, because when they report back, they boss gonna look for you. And the way he was saying it, it was like it was a him, and she was like, "Nah, it's a her." I heard them talking. And one of the ones that he killed, you know what I'm saying? He got a twin, so Tommy like, great. Now I gotta kill him. Now I gotta kill him twice. That's stupid. So they end up, pushing the car into the river. Not the river, the water, because ain't no river in this Lake Michigan. It's a whole lake. But they pushed the car into the water or whatever. Tommy and Giuliana go to the barber shop because he needs to talk with Barbara. And so he needs somebody to babysit. Well, adult sit Giuliana. I guess that's how you would say that. Adult sit Giuliana. He is gonna be needing somebody to adult sit Giuliana. So Barbara ended up going down and getting Jannard for him. And while he doing that, Tommy gave her a couple rules to shut up and listen. Don't say a word about the sirs. Jannard come up and they instantly at each other's throat. I assume they know each other because their whole conversation was given and like nothing about how they greet each other was nice. It was all a nice nasty situation, and I usually just feel like they know each other, like they have some type of plan. So a helicopter is in, a woman get off. The these two guys pick her up, show her a pic of Giuliana, and she like this little girl is stirring up, all this commotion right now. Like, 'cause Giuliana is kind of short and flashy and talented, talented. So yeah, Giuliana is playing with a weapon, talking tall crap to Bernard about not being with his bro while Tommy is. He like if bro wanna put his life on the line with white boys, that's his business. And snatched his weapon from him. And she was like, and Bernard was like, did Tommy give you this guy? And she was like, nah, but he is the cause of it. And you still running with him? Why? And she just was pretty much like, I go where the money is. So she all about the dollar. So she one of them type of people. If you got the dollar, I got the change. So that's pretty much why she pretty much thinks she's still running with Tommy and not the monkey. So Tommy and Barbara is walking. Barbara like um while they was walking or whatever, Barbara like is y'all effing and he was talking about Giuliana and Tommy like, no, she ain't to me. But they do have a history there. He used to work for him. He went sideways. He wanted her, gone. But Ghost pretty much spared her. Now that Serve know about her, she not spared for long. He feel like she's no longer the target though. So Tommy like he think they know about him. And Barbara like, man, you really feeling yourself. And he was like, nah. He was like, nah, me and Ghost used to deal with them until Ghost killed they boss. So now he like this week kind of than what I thought it was and pretty much this is a lot. And so because Barbara like that's a big shot, and because of that big shot, something like I've been on the Christmas list every too. And Giuliana is just prancing around Denard like just please have a seat. Just sit down. Like the kid for real. Like she is a 6-year-old kid piped up off the street. You hear me? This girl is acting like she don't know what to do to sit down and then go. She was happy. She like, give me my paper so I can go. And he was like, you didn't finish the job. And she was like, because you kept trying to F the whole entire time that I was, cutting. And yes, because who you thought was going to sit around while somebody kept on trying to harass them and trying to turn it into work. But I figured they had some type of dealings though, because I'm telling y'all, there was a vibe like right out the gate. And I just knew it was something that was going to be something. It was something 'cause they were so disrespectful and rude to each other at the same time. I was just like, ooh, yeah, oh, look at mine. So, I just like this car on your face is fine. And she was like, well, good. Pay what you owe, and baby, you can touch it. I was like, this is good. It's kind of like just to touch a scar. To touch a scar, you willing to pay to touch a scar? So Tommy, like, I know they gonna come knocking. Who is the shot caller? He tell them if they call him, it's no plan. Good, call him so I can cut the head off of the snake. Y'all hear me? They want to cut the head off of the snake. And so Buddy just want to know what's the plan? What's the plan? And shoot, Tommy like pipeline in Chicago. That's it. I just need the Chicago pipeline. And pretty much Barbara just like ahead of time, like just like I know I'm in your pocket, but you on your own with this one. Cause they different. This is a whole different type of thing on how Sirs get down. And plus he know the shot caller for Chicago. So I just have to say he ain't doing that. He like, and I know you probably gonna pull your car, but this ain't one I'm gonna help you with. So our little homie who's supposed to be getting the crew together, pull up um the Tommy Brothers bar with another little homie. And he pretty much was telling him we gonna light it up and we just light it up and go. Like turn it out and go. So Tommy brother ended up coming out with a bat, telling him to go on before he effed him up. The second little homie up slapped him brother. Little homie, little homie with the dread, he shot and to throw out his boy. And his boy like, why you do that for and all this stuff. And I'm telling y'all, I swear that this is his son. He's staring at his dad and he's like, what you been acting with my clothes? And so little buddy just like an odd, like cause he really laying his eyes on his legs. Yeah, I'm saying, how he looking at her like he got a little, his eyes a little watery and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that's his daddy. And so he couldn't even answer or say nothing, so he just hung on until they heard silence for another reason. Why he just knew. And I'm just saying, I bet that's his son. We gonna find out that's his son. I'm telling y'all, my skin dude with the dread, that's his son. Fact. Facts without knowing facts. Allegedly, that's his son. I'm telling you, that's his son. That's his. So Tommy just ran around. He ended up picking up the third operation. Whatever. The boss son show up at the bar, bartender business. He get behind the bar. Actually has eyes. I thought that was so sweet of him. Even though he the idiot, but he's going on me, especially since now that he working with Tommy. Since he rocking with Tommy a little differently, like he kind of growing on me. But he's still the idiot people. You know what I'm saying? Like him and his boy, I'm still gonna call him that because the way it's set up. I'm sorry. Holler at 50 Cent if you got a problem with it. Anyway, he ended up seeing a napkin that he had, I guess, drew on long time ago or whatever. And he was asking her, like, I thought you had threw it away. And she like, it's a napkin. And she kind of agitated. I think she kind of feel a certain type of way because Tommy had to come in there and shut it down. And plus, remember, she was looking out the window when they was out there talking and they had pulled up and he was bringing his out of there. Mm-hmm. But anyway, he was like, because that's our dream house. And she like, not hearing it. She threw that mud dead in the trash. But he went behind it and got it out. Yeah. Okay, so Janard is getting lit, y'all. He is getting lit. He's treating his good nose, and Giuliana ended up telling him like I'm baby for you, and he like he wants one. And she was like, if I don't cut it, I don't do it. Um, okay, what did he say? He was like, I'm trying to remember what he had said because he had said something up before what I had wrote, and I posted and reminded myself what I was going to say. But anyway, I think he had, I know it was something about his brother and Tommy not being the shot caller, and he ended up with like asking her how did Tommy and her even link up ever, and she was like, "Pay me my money and I pay me how much." No, she said, "How much you willing to pay for my answer?" That was she said. How much you willing to pay? Let me tell y'all something. She not playing about her money. Whatever Denard did, she want her coins now. Okay, so he go and she just say, he get out a nice little snack, he like about maybe close to 10. And then he say to her, Tommy gonna die one way or another. That he would, what he say, he would pay her 10 times that if she was the one who pulled the trigger or whatever. And she just like, never gonna happen. And then she get a text from Tommy that said, let's go. And she's like paid in full. So she did let him touch the scar. He ended up kissing it, all that good stuff or whatever. He was amazed about the star. And she was just like, thank you, and got on down. Like, bye, honey, please. So boss daughter and the plug, the mixer is together. The mixer talking kind of sassy or down or degradingly to the daughter about her being stuck on herself because she said something about how she stated dementia. I don't know, whatever it was, it made the daughter feel away. Anyway, and the daughter was like, no, baby, you need a drink, honey. And she was like, no, I'm good. And she was like, no, ain't no, you need a drink. Okay, so the mixer tell the plug, I'm surprised to hear, she was like, I'm surprised to hear from you after all this time. I thought we had completed, you know, our terms and our little job. So like, why are you calling me now? My employment with you is over and done with. Why are you calling me, honey? And she was just like opportunity to blah, blah, blah. She's different. And pretty much the daughter like, why you so snooty? You got the gig. Now, all we need to know is how much you want. And old girl is pretty much confused. Like, what job? And she like the cook. The plug, like, we about to level up. We need a huge amount. And old girl, like, can I consider my options? Daughter, like, nope. And then she told her, I got photos of the falsified reports that went to the FDA. And she tell the daughter, like, that was your company or whatever funding it. Yeah, but it was your reports with your signature. So pretty much the cook got railroaded. She got railroaded into some bull crap. Like now she gotta take the job. So Giuliana and Tommy is standing out looking over the city. Tommy gets a phone call that he had been waiting to get for quite some time. So Tommy showed up at the helicopter pad to meet with the boss lady, and the two men would serve to return the product. She bring up Ghost and whether Tommy had killed him or not. And so and then she just was like, yeah, here you are, Sweet Chicago, making problem for us. Where is Giuliana? His friend. And I'll be like, man, once you found out I was here, you gave no F about that girl no more. And so he ended up throwing her the product or whatever, and he was like, you don't need him. Your sidekick killed my man. And he's very afraid that I'll be able to get her back. And he like, that's not gonna happen. He like, poor man, I'm not even on the board. And so some way, somehow, they tried to try baby again. Now he's speaking with the way he said. All right, so now we get because he's talking big bad wolf. Tommy ended up jabbing her in the neck, and now he's seven people. He grabbed the product back up out the car, look, and Giuliani and Tommy is looking over the city, and Giuliana was like, the storm is coming, and Tommy was like, he's coming too. And y'all, listen, that's the same thing I was feeling like. This ain't coming. Once I got interrupted, it was her. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Dislike if you want, but please like and share the comments here. If you have to. It's all absolutely freaking true. Now, this story is getting very exciting, and I'm loving it at this point. It's only going to get better. So, it's getting good. It's up, so that means it's up, so it can't be nothing but keep going up. So we don't stay tuned to it. This was season one, episode 4, of course, and that is I'm gonna keep it coming. You shall see me through. Click on that and make it look